Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Asphyxiate, aka Axe, and thank you for checking out this video. I wanted to talk to you guys today about a somewhat controversial, in my mind, decision that Blizzard decided to make, and they suspended my account. So basically, the whole story behind it, I guess, is there are these relic fragments that you can farm in Uldum and Vale of Eternal Blossoms, and once you collect six of them, you can turn them into a key, and with that key, you can open these caches or these chests. And so the whole quote unquote exploit behind it is that each time you open a cache or a chest in Vale of Eternal Blossoms, you get 500 coalescing visions, and then obviously in turn those coalescing visions turn into more horrific visions that you can do each week. And so apparently that was considered an exploit, I suppose. So yeah, my account was originally suspended for 30 hours, so 1 day and 6 hours, for farming an extra. I think I maybe farmed like 4,000 coalescing visions. And then my friends and I decided to stop because we realized that there was meant to be a cap on the number of upgrades your cloak can get each week. So we didn't even get a full upgrade on our cloak or anything else out of it. It's literally just like a couple thousand extra coalescing visions. And I know that other people have taken it much further. Like I was watching Scribe stream on Twitch today, and some viewer had already got his cloak up to rank 7. Apparently there was no actual cap at rank 6, and you could just sort of keep leveling it up past that. But either way, I think their decision to suspend hundreds, if not well, probably thousands of accounts, purely based on people enjoying the content and wanting to farm coalescing visions and stuff like that, without any obvious indication that this wasn't intended or this was an exploit, I think it's kind of ridiculous. And I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. But in the past, Blizzard has made statements. I think it was back in September 2019 when Classic was out, and there was that glitch or exploit being able to abuse multiple lockouts in Molten Core each week. And Blizzard specifically said, and I quote, "The key factor here is intent. Did the player do something with the specific intention of causing a glitch to occur? And did they do it? Did they do it in order to exploit said glitch for their own benefit?" Now, I mean, in my opinion, we open our first chest as was expected. Like you get these relic fragments. You read the tooltip. It says combine 6 to make a key, and then you open a chest and you get 500 coalescing visions out of it. And then you can't open another one because you need another key. So oh well, let's go get another key. It just seems like a really basic instinctual thought process to me. It's not oh, I'm gonna intentionally farm tens of thousands of these coalescing visions to break the cloak cap or something each week and get ahead of everyone. Because in our minds, well, I guess we didn't know that there was a cap on the cloak, but it just didn't seem exploitative to me, I suppose. It wasn't obvious that we were doing something that wasn't intended. We were literally just playing the game with the new content that was released and farming new chests that were released in the zones. Um, Now, fortunately, by the time that those suspensions went out, it was 3 a.m. my time, so it would have been what 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Times if you're in US. And so I was, pretty much ready for bed anyway. So I went to bed, and by the time I woke up, the suspensions had actually been reversed. So I'm glad that Blizzard sort of realized that this was a bit over the top and it didn't really warrant suspensions. But I was reading a blue post about it, and they said we've removed the suspensions that were issued for repeatedly looting the Black Empire Coffer. We hotfixed the underlying issue earlier this week. Our initial analysis suggested that there was exploitative behavior here, a series of actions that needed to be taken outside of typical gameplay in order to gain advantage. However, further investigation revealed that this was not always the case. The chest could reset under innocuous or even accidental conditions. Like, I don't know. It seems really strange because my friends and I, we were just doing the whole storyline together. We literally just followed the storyline, did all the dailies, and then kept on farming the mobs afterwards for more keys, and the chest was still there each time we opened it. I don't know if I necessarily believe that there was certain cases where exploitative behavior was taken to make the chest respawn. I might be wrong, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, so it's kind of a weird start to 8.3, I suppose, along with all the other bugs that we've had so far. And I sort of expect it in an expansion release, but usually Blizzard are somewhat on point for patch releases or major content patches. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on what you think about this whole situation. Was Blizzard warranted in suspending my account? Do you think that it is somewhat of an exploit? I just find it a bit hard to believe. Like it's a bit of a stretch. Not to mention the fact that I just never got any email saying why my account was suspended or anything like that. And it's been like 8+ hours at this point. Other than that, though, I'm really enjoying 8.3. I hope you guys are as well. The horrific visions are really fun and like quite a unique, fresh sort of gameplay, I suppose. And I can't wait to start doing some longer runs in them and sort of like min-maxing the corrupted mementos that you get from them. We get to do like the full runs in a couple weeks, I imagine, using all the masks and whatnot to make it even more difficult. So that'll be really interesting to play around with. And I hope that your neck level farm is coming along, getting your Azrite power. You're getting everything else done, staying on top of your dailies. But thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. If you did make it to the end, you're amazing. And I will see you guys next time.